Gentlemen, what's going on, man? 1247, a great one, man. It's a great day to be great. Gentlemen, don't let another second go by without you trying to pursue after your dream and your vision. Do not let another second go by without you trying to pursue or chase after a dream, establish a vision, imagination, vision, whatever you call it. Gentlemen, don't let another minute go by without you moving forward. Anyways, gentlemen, here's something that came to my mind. Gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. I'm going to say that again. Gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. I'm talking about you black American men, black African American, whatever, black American, African American man. You have to establish yourself within yourself. That means you have to establish yourself. You have to basically stand alone. Because let me tell you something, fellas. Nobody's going to respect us as a group of men. Well, nobody. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me go back. Nobody really respects you as a man because you're always connected to the woman. As a black American man, everybody looks at you through the eyes or the lens of the so-called black American woman. You gentlemen have to establish yourself within yourselves. You have to be your own separate group of people. I know women and children, I know you guys feeling bad and this and because this is what the so-called black American society has told you. Oh, what about the women and children, blah, 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 blah. Gentlemen, you're not going to receive any respect from any group of men if you're always attached, if you come as an attachment. Everything you do, everything you say has to go through the American black woman. Gentlemen, that's a bad look. No other group of men, every group of men on planet Earth stands by himself. Or can stand by himself. There is no group of men that comes attached with the woman except for us. These are facts. You can call me a coon, you call me whatever. Oh, you a sellout. I don't care, gentlemen. There is no group of men on planet Earth that comes attached with his woman. Every group of men on planet Earth can speak by his dolo or by himself. He can have his own thoughts, his own visions, his own dreams. Every other man on planet Earth can do this except for us. When it comes to us, it always has to come through the so-called American black woman. Always. Always. This is why we keep getting tied up. Because every time we make a step forward, we always have to deal with this same female. This American black woman. She's the first one to jump her behind in front of your dream, in front of your vision. Gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. We have to be our own persons, our own people. We have to be our own entity. There's nothing wrong with you establishing yourself within yourself. I understand we want to take care of the women and children, but gentlemen, when are we going to have our own ideas? That's besides the so-called the women and children. Because I keep telling you, gentlemen, all the time, the black community has nothing to do with the man. It has everything to do with the female and her offspring. Point, period, point blank. I don't care how you feel about it. The black community, I've said this before, has to do with the female and her offspring. Has nothing to do with you or I. The government does not take care of you or I. The government there's no programs out there for the so-called American black man. Unless you served in the military like me, then of course through the military, yeah, there's different programs, this, that, and third. But just for being a so-called American black man in the United States, there is really no programs for you that assist you with what you're trying to do in life. There is none. I'm not talking out the side of my neck. This is real facts. I'm here in the United States. I've been here for a good portion, 30 some odd years of my life. I know what I'm talking about. This is why I say, gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. What are your concerns for men, period? not men, women, and children, not the women and children first. What do we want? What would you want from your so-called American government if you had a chance to voice your opinion about what you gentlemen wanted? But every time you gentlemen have this idea of standing on your own, here comes the woman off break. Here comes the so-called ABWs. Off break, she's already fighting you on behalf of her government. Gentlemen, you got to stand on your own, fellas. We got to stand on our own. If you want people to bang with your program, you have to establish yourself without the attachment of the so-called American black woman. I'm just being honest. We have to be our own entity of men. You have to be a man first, gentlemen. It's like riding an airplane. If the plane goes down, you have to put on your mask first. Then you can assist other people. The thing is, we're not assisting ourselves. I was just watching Baba TV, whatever, and the brother was talking about there's no assistance. There is no government assistance for men, for so-called African American men. Nobody respects you, bro. No, brothers. Say, brothers, gentlemen. People love taking from the so-called African American black man. They love taking what you develop. People love taking. It's like parasites. They love taking. You develop it, everybody else just takes and takes and takes and takes. Until you get to old age and die, then they move on to somebody else. Gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. We have to become our own entity besides, apart from the so-called American black woman. If you guys were watching the Ice Cube said he had a plan for Black America. You guys can go on YouTube right now. The Ice Cube himself said he had a so-called plan for Black America. He got up on there with Vivica Fox and all them, and these so-called American black women wanted a separate plan for themselves. Gentlemen, I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. These women think of themselves separate. You are not included with them, but every time you do something, then she's included with you. This is how these women do relationships. Her money is her money, but your money is our family money. This is how these women think, gentlemen. This is how these women think towards you. Everything that she produces is her money. It's hers. Whatever check she gets, that's her money. Whatever you produce, oh, that's ours. That's the, see, they throw that the family. Oh, that's the family money. Oh, that's the family money. Gentlemen, come on, man. It's the same thing with the so-called black community. Everything that you develop has to do with her. But anything that she wants that's separate from you, that she's going to work hard and she's going to make it happen. Gentlemen, we got to do the same thing. I don't care what you gentlemen feel. I don't care what you old heads and older women. I don't care about none of that. These women don't care. These women doing their own thing. Gentlemen, when we going to take care of ourselves, bro? Too many of us dying, heart disease, diabetes, all types of stuff. Well, we concerned about the community, but the community is not concerned about you and your well-being. Every time we go to develop something, we're always in a fight with the same female. Every single time. But when she wanted to go develop something, when she wanted to go do something, there's no resistance. She can walk up to Supreme Court back in the 60s and be with her white man, and this, that, and the third. Nobody says nothing. But when we go to do something, Black Boys Rock or something like that. Oh, what about the girls? Come on, gentlemen. This is why nobody respects the so-called American black man. They don't respect you, bro, because they know that this woman is running the show. I'm pretty sure we got men that want to do serious business with us, but they know 9 times out of 10 that these females are going to connect ourselves to a project. But anything that has to do with her, she's going to disconnect you. These are facts. gentlemen, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves, gentlemen. I understand that we have good hearts and we're noble, we're this, that, and the third, but gentlemen, has to come to a time that the black man, the so-called American black man, has to be his own entity first. Not everybody else first and you come dead ass last. No, you gentlemen need to establish yourself first. What is your identity? What is your what is your vision? Then when you gentlemen establish yourself first, then people can stand behind you. A lot of people can't assist you or can't even be with you because 9 times out of 10, that female, these ABWs are going to try to attach themselves to you. You gentlemen gotta wise up, man. You got to wise up. When these ABWs want something done by themselves, they're going to get it done by themselves. If the American government is giving so-called ABWs $1 million for every single one of them, and you gotta disconnect yourself from this man, she's going to make that happen. But every time we come up with something, what about the women and children? Come on, gentlemen, when are you gonna wake up? Once again, I'm not trying to cause division or nothing, but gentlemen, when are we going to take care of ourselves, brothers? We are dead ass last, bro. We are last, bro. We are last. Now, once again, we are coming up, right? We are coming up. We are ascending and things of that nature. But gentlemen, we have to assist ourselves first. What do we want in this world that's besides the so-called, that doesn't have anything to do with the female? Every time one of us thinks and one of us tries to come up with an idea, she always has to be a part of your plan. But every time the American government came to her and told her what did she want, she took you out her plan. They've been doing this. They've been doing this for half a century. But when it comes to us, we gotta feel bad, and you're gonna leave the kids behind, and you're just gonna be out here, blah blah blah. Come on, gentlemen, man. I keep telling you, man, this is a bunch of sorcery, lesser magic, the guilt and the shame, man. The same thing, the same tactics they did to your grandfather and your great grandfather. All the men before us had dreams and visions of how to do this for the community, and the same thing. These females with the same spirit they're using the same tactics. The guilt and the shame. The guilt and the shame. Oh, the kids. You're going to leave your kids behind because you want to chase after blah, 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 blah. But let that same female get an opportunity to do such and such. She rolling. She not asking you no questions. She up out of here. But you got to feel bad because I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, you're going to leave and you're going to do this, and what about the kids? See, that's what I'm saying. These females use these children as some type of damn shield. Everything's about children. Oh, you don't make me feel. I don't feel. Listen, gentlemen, don't feel no type of way, because I'm telling you, these women do it all the time. When these women want something established, I'm telling you again. You need to go watch Ice Cube. You need to go to YouTube and see Ice Cube plan for Black America. Set up on the Vivica Fox show and Vivian Johnson and this other whatever them chicks, 2-3 other chicks. And them females sat there and told him that this man, Ice Cube, said he had a plan for Black America. These women sat there and told him to his face, what about the black woman? Ice Cube was like, hold up, Black America doesn't have anything to do with the black woman? Yeah, it does, but we want our own separate plan. Gentlemen, come on, man. Come on, gentlemen. These women wanted a separate plan besides the plan that he had. These women wanted 2 plans. So yeah, there's a general plan, but there's a specific plan for the black woman. See what I'm saying, gentlemen? None of these females had any plan for anybody. They didn't have a plan for anybody. They didn't have a plan. They don't have a strategy. Don't have nothing. Sit up there running their mouth on some little video cam show. A man comes with a plan for the so-called whole black community. Just whatever plan. Anyways, I ain't gonna talk about that. He had a plan. He had a plan. That's all that matters. He had a plan for the so-called black community, and the so-called American black woman wanted a separate plan for herself. See what I'm saying, gentlemen? Listen, the game is rigged, bro. Brothers, the game is rigged. You have to establish yourself within yourself. What do you want for yourselves, gentlemen? Exclude the woman. Just put it on an individual basis, gentlemen. What do you want for yourself? I won't say it again. I've seen too many men in my family that had dreams, that had visions, that you know, I heard of my grandfather. You know, I heard my grandfather he was pretty dope, pretty decent at baseball. Right? Had a chance to I guess because he was a Mets fan, this is why I wear my Mets hat, because I was my very first baseball cap that I ever had in my life was a Mets hat. And I believe he wanted to play for the Mets. But for whatever reason, that never happened. You know how big that would have been if my grandfather would have followed through and played for the Mets? Like, that'd have been crazy. The type of legacy would have left for his kids and his grandchildren if he would have followed through with his plans and actually played for Major League Baseball at that time. You know, he might not have been no Jackie Robinson, but damn, I mean, for so-called Negro at that time to play in a Major League Baseball, man, that'd have been huge for my family. But it didn't happen. And I can only speculate why it didn't happen. Right? Because I've never heard the story of why he didn't do it. Because the only stories I hear is he wanted to do it and he had the capability of doing it, of going to the league. He was that good to go to the major leagues as a so-called Negro person in the major leagues. That'd have been huge for my family. But I never got the explanation why he didn't do it. But I can only speculate why he didn't do it. Oh, the guilt and the shame, the guilt and the shame, the guilt and the shame. Same thing. The same thing with these modern day women do nowadays. The guilt and the shame. Oh, I got a dream. I got a vision of doing so and so. Oh my God. And the same thing. The same thing. So once again, I'm not trying to create division, but gentlemen, there's a clear that these women are about themselves. If it comes to the so-called ABW, she's on her own program. It doesn't matter who she has to use to get to where she wants to go. That's what these women show you every single day. But when it comes to you, she has to be included. Gentlemen, this is why I say nobody really respects the so-called black American man. Nobody. Yeah, you have giant size talent and giant size potential to do X, Y, and Z, but everything stops because we sit here listening to these women all day. Tell us why we can't do X, Y, and Z. But I'm not putting the blame on these women. I'm just saying, gentlemen, you gotta be a titan. You gotta go above the chirping. And you gotta step out there, and we gotta establish ourselves, gentlemen, because there's plenty of people that can help us. I know, you know, the manosphere, they saying whatever they saying, but like I told you in the video before, a lot of that stuff, these conversations are circular. Oh, the black woman is not doing and she's not submitting, all that dumb stuff. Nobody cares about that stuff no more. Nobody cares what she is or is not doing. Who cares anymore? All I'm saying is, gentlemen, what is our plan? What do we want for ourselves? What do we want for ourselves? And that's what the question nobody wants to ask us. Without this so-called American black woman jumping in it. Oh, well, you got to think about the children. Whatever. Y'all not thinking about the children. I'm not hearing that. I don't want to hear about none of that stuff. You ain't thinking about the children. Matter of fact, let me go chase after this purpose so I can make the situation better for our children. How about that? Oh, you gonna leave me with these kids? See what I'm saying, gentlemen? Just never satisfied, bro. Let me go create a situation so I can make the situation better for our children. Come on, gentlemen. You got to think, brothers. You got to think, man. Who are you as a man, bro? Brothers, gentlemen, who are you as men? Who are you, bro? What do you want? What do you want? And what are you willing to go do to go make it happen? We gotta stop listening to women, gentlemen, and you gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen. We gotta make it happen. Too many brothers that had dreams. I even see my father. My father had dreams of doing X, Y, and Z, but nah, it didn't happen because this, that, and the third. I see my father had wanted to do businesses and all this other stuff, but nah, didn't do it because X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the third, and same thing. Oh my God, the kids, and you're gonna leave me by myself, and blah, 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 blah. All that stuff, gentlemen. And at the end of the day, that's another man that didn't chase after his dream. That's my father. I see my grandfather. Hell, even my great-grandfather probably had dreams. All these men had dreams. Every last one of you got dreams. But gentlemen, what are you willing to do to make those dreams happen? Because now those visions and those dreams and those your imagination has to come to pass. Gentlemen, we can't waste no more time with these females talking that nonsense. We can't waste no more time. There's too many babies out here that's getting gunned down for the lack of what we're not building, for the lack of what we're not creating, because we're sitting here worrying about the guilt and the shame. Gentlemen, it doesn't matter what these females say no more. It doesn't matter. People all around us are building all around us, but we still sitting here waiting on this female to give us the okay, which is never going to happen. So you gentlemen are going to have to bite the bullet and just move forward in your dreams and your visions. I'll say it again, gentlemen. Who are you? What do you want to happen? And are you willing to work? Are you willing to take the time and create the visions, to create your own reality, gentlemen? Are you willing to put in the work to create your own reality? It doesn't matter if this female's rocking with you or not. It doesn't matter if the so-called American black community is rocking with you or not. Gentlemen, it's to a point that we can't be slothful no more. We can't be waiting around for this person. Somebody in the Oval Office is going to change our situation. The situation that's around us is not going to change, gentlemen. I did a video on this already. It's on us to change our situation, gentlemen. Nobody's going to change it for you. Nobody. I don't care how many times you go to church. I don't care how many times you go to chicken dinners and rallies and Black Lives Matter. Gentlemen, none of this stuff is going to change if we don't put the work in to change it ourselves, brothers. You can't say a prayer no more, gentlemen. We got to put the work in now. It's to a point. It's crunch time. We got to put the work in. If you don't like the situation that you're in, gentlemen, move to a different situation with different people. Move to a different situation with another group of people, gentlemen. We got to make it happen, brothers. I'm sorry. I can't just watch as our children are just out here just being gunned down and treated like the cattle, because, oh, somebody is not gonna fix our problems. Gentlemen, we can't have that excuse no more. We can't wait on governments. We can't wait on white man. We can't wait on this person. Can't wait on this person. Wait. Oh, then we're gonna vote. Oh, then that doesn't work. We're gonna pray about it. Gentlemen, we can't do that no more, bro. We can't pray, and we can't wait around, and we can't vote. We gotta put in that work. We gotta put in that work. Who cares what this female has to say anymore? Who cares? Who cares? You are Titan. We don't need to hear any more of this chirping. We're done. You have to be done. You gentlemen have to be done. You have to be sick and tired, bro. Brothers. You have to be sick and tired, gentlemen. And I don't care these old Cape Crusader niggas coming around. Oh, Mother Earth and all that dumb stuff. Nah, gentlemen, F all that. You a man. I'm a man first. And I have to establish myself. You gentlemen want to call yourself lions? Okay, gentlemen, the alpha male don't chase after no lioness. The lioness is follow after the male. He's the sun. She's the earth. You shine on her. Come on, gentlemen. Establish yourself within yourself, gentlemen. You have to be solo dolo. You don't have to keep attaching yourself to this female to get stuff done. Because a lot of the time we take on the mindset of the female, and the only thing we're going to do is complain all day. We're going to complain. We're going to complain. We're going to complain. Oh, this ain't happened. And this ain't happened. And oh, history says, and redlining and all this other stuff. Gentlemen, nobody wants to hear none of that history stuff no more. Nobody. You gentlemen have to make it happen on your own. Solo dolo. A female doesn't have to be a part of your plan for your plan to work. I'm gonna say that again. A female does not have to be a part of your plan in order for your plan to work. Think on your own. You have your own head. You have your own vision. You have your own dreams. Make those things happen for your children and for the children's children. Make that happen for yourself. You don't have to keep waiting around for this female to give you the okay to make that happen. Stop waiting around. Be a man first. All this beta stuff and this, that, and the third, gentlemen, be a man first. And if the female that you bang with now don't want to rock with you, gentlemen, hey, it is what it is. Cut it and keep it moving. Cut it and keep it moving. You know, we so afraid of this. Listen, it is what it is. Listen, if the female has it in her heart to put you on some type of child support, whatever support, she was going to do that anyways. So bite the bullet and keep it moving. You paying some type of child support is not going to stop you from building your dreams. There's plenty of men paying child support for children that's not theirs and all types of nonsense. But once again, that shouldn't stop you from building your dreams. Oh, I'm gonna be homeless, gentlemen. Come on, man. Let's. We gotta get up and move, brothers. We gotta get up and move. We gotta get up. We gotta move with a sense of urgency now. We don't have time to play no games, gentlemen. We can't play patty cake with Big Booty Keisha no more. We can't do that. We don't have time to keep texting Lisa and keep texting LaRonda, and keep texting Bethany and all this stuff, gentlemen. We don't have time to keep going on dates and all this stuff, gentlemen. We have to establish ourselves as a man first. We have to establish ourselves. We don't have nothing to fall back on. We have nothing to fall back on. Yeah, we have. I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, we have monster talent, monster potential. But gentlemen, we need infrastructure now. We need our own, brothers. But anyways, man, I don't mean to ramble on, man. It's almost 30 minutes, man. Gentlemen, I'm gonna say once again, we have to establish ourselves within ourselves. We don't have to keep attaching ourselves to this woman. And most of our problems come from. We keep attaching ourselves to this woman. But anyways, man, gentlemen, be you, do you. Handle your business. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.